Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's March 19th and today's vendor video will cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items and must buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all it takes, and if you're not already, please subscribe. So there's server maintenance today to launch Title Update 20.2. For all the patch notes, I've popped the link in the description. Fingers crossed that we can do our whip around and get through all the vendors before the servers go down. Anyway, you know this one's going to be fast because I'm the GOAT when it comes to no fuss, no bullshit vendor resets. So let's get to it. Starting at the countdown vendor this week, where we've got the designated hitter, the Caesar's Guard chest, and the invisible hands. The designated hitter's not a bad one for your healer builds, everything else is pretty mediocre. They will cost you 75 countdown credits if you decide to buy them. At your White House vendor, we do have the Kingbreaker. This one's an easy one to max out. Just roll that optimal range to damage the targets out of cover. This is a great gun to pick up for newer or returning players. Forget about the designated hitter at your countdown vendor because your clan vendor has a better one. This one's going to cost regular credits, so it probably works out to be a bit cheaper. The Umbra backpack's got solid weapon damage and crit hit damage. The striker knee pads have 11.5% weapon damage and some headshot damage. And the Future Initiative chest piece here already has a skill tier, so roll on repair skills. The other item that does interest me here are these golden knee pads. You could swap that explosive resistance to crit or headshot damage. These are great if you don't have or you don't want to be using the Emperor's Guard knee pads. At the Theatre Settlement, we do have the Lefty Shotgun. The rolls are pretty average, but Perfect Sledgehammer is a great talent in both PvE and PvP. At the Castle Settlement, we do have the Brutus. It's not a great gun, but you can buy 20 of these and donate them to become proficient. The item here that really does tickle my pickle is this Providence Defense Mask. It's nearly got max weapon damage, it's got crit hit chance and crit hit damage. You could roll armor to it or just max it out for an all red build. Now for our Dark Zone vendors, starting at DZ West where we have the Harmony. This is a great gun on both your skill builds and your hybrid builds. The rolls on this are pretty mediocre, I'd be saving your DZ credits. Down at DZ South we've got the Providence Defense name backpack, the Gift. It's got okay weapon damage, but it does have weapon handling and armor regen. The creative players could make this work for a regen build, but again, I'd be skipping it. And just to round off the DZ vendors, finally at DZ East, we've got the Good Times. This can be one of those tricky, hard to find items, so if you have been looking for it, make sure you do pick it up. And unfortunately champions, that's going to wrap it up for this week's vendor reset. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it is on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you're not already, please subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated, and I do hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.